President Trump has been talking a lot about his neighbours recently, talking about acquiring Canada and the Panama Canal and Greenland. Well, I don't think that Canada and the Panama Canal need to think too much about the change in relations with the United States. But what he said about Greenland is of some interest, because he's not the first American president to think about buying Greenland from Denmark, which technically owns it. American presidents thought about it in 1867, in 1910, again in 1946. And during President Trump's first term in 2016, he niggled away at this issue to the point where it became a real major spat between the United States and Denmark. So this idea doesn't come off the back of nothing. And you can see why. If you look at a map of Greenland in relation to the Arctic, you can see the importance of it. There's the Arctic Circle. And so the nations that border the Arctic Circle are Greenland, Canada, the United States through Alaska, and Russia, and then, of course, some of the Scandinavian states of Europe. It's becoming a much more sensitive area, partly because the famous Northwest Passage, which has been closed for the whole of human history by Arctic ice, is now beginning to open up because of global warming. And that Northwest Passage moves that way round. So that's important. Then, too, there are all of the minerals in Greenland, so it's a big issue. If the Greenlanders want independence, which they do, it is possible that the United States might try to subsidise that independence in return for some privileges in security and economic terms. Denmark won't like it, but some people in Washington and maybe in Nuuk, the capital of Greenland, are beginning to think that way.